Continuing the shiur in the Garden of Emunah, we're on page 116, danger, or as in the Hebrew version, sakana gedola. Warning signs should be going up. Stop everything. Call in the SWAT team. Wow, what are we talking about? What's the danger here? Sadness. Sadness, depression, bitter, all these things. We've been talking about needing to be happy. But why? Why is it so important? Why does Rav Nachman say, mitzvah gedola liyot b'simcha? Why is there a song, mitzvah gedola liyot b'simcha? What does that mean? What does that mean? Mitzvah gedola liyot b'simcha. Why? Because the opposite is so terrible. Sadness, depression, melancholy, bitterness, all the above. All it does is bring us troubles. Why? Because sadness is the epitome of saying, it's not good, it's not hakol tova, and Hashem's wrong, chas v'shalom, and you're not happy with the way things are. That's a very, very, very large statement. It's a very, very big statement to make. Especially if we know what emunah is, and especially if we are serving Hashem somewhat, and we're learning and praying and whatever we're doing. Berachot, whatever we're involved in. We know and we understand that we're connected to a kind God who only wants our benefit, who's our Father in heaven, and because we're Ma'abad, if we don't understand, so we know all this and we're still being sad. So this is a very, very, very terrible thing, because what happens is Hashem doesn't owe anybody anything. So in Shamayim they say, 1 second, this guy's questioning what's going on here. So he's questioning, he's showing he's not, and you don't have to say anything. Just by being sad is an outright answer. It's written all over our faces that we're not okay with what's going on here. We're not okay with what's going on. So then the worst part, they open up the books, they check it out, say, well, what's going on with Joe Schmo? What's his story? And they see, and then they say, wait, so until now Hashem was being very good to us, and really we had everything, and we were given way beyond. Everything we ever had was way beyond. Right? From the second we were born, Hashem put us, we had food, we were being taken care of, we grew up, we had everything. Come on, I mean, whatever, there's people in the world, of course, that suffer and didn't have, and we don't know, ma about it, but 99% of the people in the world, there's always the few people that are in the community and around, and maybe a larger percentage, but Berov Am, everybody has potato chips. No one's so poor that they don't have potato chips. There's no such thing. Even the poor person also had a potato chip in his life. So that's not called being poor. We don't even know what that means. But all the troubles come when they open the books. They open the books, and then now you're going to get the punishment that we deserve, unfortunately. Chas v'shalom. We need to check ourselves with the sadness. We need to check so it's possible to spare all this. How do we spare all this? Well, like we were speaking about before, we have to check ourselves to be happy. Check yourself. You wake up in the morning, and don't forget the rabbi told us you have to choose to be happy. It's a choice, my friend. It's a choice. It's your choice to be happy or not. Snap out of it. Do whatever you got to do to get happy. Work on it. Ask Hashem, of course. Hashem, I need simcha. Hashem, you got to help me. Go put on a music. Go do the Watusi with a bottle of wine on your head. Do whatever you got to do. But you got to get happy. You got to get happy. I heard very, very often from Rabbi Brody through the rabbi that a Jew without a smile on his face, he's not a religious person. You can't be religious. So you're keeping kashrut, you're doing all the thing, but you're not smiling, you're already in trouble. first thing, because a Jew can't live with Hashem and can't do what he's supposed to do if he's not happy. He can't be clear-minded. He can't be connected. We're not connected when we're not happy. We lose it. It's completely gone. It's disconnection. And there's no reason not to be happy because Hashem is doing a lot of good for us. And whatever we are suffering, it could be worse. It could be worse. We all know people that are in worse situations than we could ever imagine, and everybody goes through their own thing. Everybody has their own thing that applies to them. We know it's hard. If you look at all the things individually, and you look at the things that we're going through, and it's not meant to hurt us though. It's meant to build and to grow from. Hashem is very, very compassionate, and we have to remember that. Tamid, Hakol Tova. Thank you, Hashem. Ma Baref.